Udemy can be a fantastic platform for making money online, and in fact, is one of my primary monetization streams for quite a while. I've published 6 courses on the platform, and brought in quite a number of paying customers, so I was able to get a good amount of insight as to what actually works on the platform and what doesn't. Udemy is challenging in the sense that most course sales will net you between $5 and $7 per sale. This means that you have to make it up by selling a large volume in order to generate any meaningful amount of revenue. This is more easier said than done. In this video, I'm going to share a few important tips that you need to follow if you want to find massive success on Udemy. Let's just set an example revenue target of $5,000 a month, which is pretty close to the average household income in the United States. This is certainly a reasonable goal. It's quite a high number for most, but not so far out there that it's impossible. It's true that the vast majority of instructors never reach anywhere near $5,000 a month in revenue. There are certainly many that have though. Therefore, we know it can be done. That being said, it's important to do the math and ensure that there is an adequate market for the types of courses you plan to publish in the first place. Regardless of how well you're able to sell your course, the market needs to be big enough for $5,000 in revenue to even be possible in the first place. As we've kind of already mentioned, most courses sold through Udemy search engine will earn you between $5 and $7 per sale, where sales made through their advertisements or through affiliates earn in half that. Let's just say $6 is the average earnings per sale. $5,000 in revenue will be around 700 to 1,000 sales per month, or 23 to 33 sales per day. It's very important that you stop to ask an important question. Is your market large enough on Udemy to support that for the long term? If you're planning on releasing a course on taming wild camels or playing the tambourine, the chances are probably not. Of course, you can always come out with additional courses, but it really helps to go through all the numbers and determine what is actually viable for you. It may be more worth it to build a brand around your name and sell courses for higher price points on your own website. I have an article on my website called Udemy vs. Self-Hosting, What's Best for Your Online Course, and I really recommend reading this one over. I'll include a link in the description. Anyhow, here are some of the biggest mistakes I see Udemy instructors make that hurt their chances of pulling in a good amount of revenue from their courses. The first is choosing a course topic that is too broad. The world doesn't need another 1,000 courses on Python programming or Excel, unless you have a new way to go about it, unique expertise, or some sort of value add. Unless you've got a following, nobody's going to find your course amidst all of the better ones that have been continuously developed upon for months or years. Sorry. The second would be choosing a course topic too narrow, and this one we already kind of covered. There needs to be a demand for your course, and the demand needs to be intense enough that people are willing to pay for it. Udemy is still very much a marketplace for technical topics, although this is changing. Gauge the demand for your course on Udemy, especially if you don't have an external audience or following to drive to it. The third mistake would be relying solely on a Udemy organic search. There are no two ways to put it. This is a bad idea. The days where you can just put up a course and passively collect money from it are over. Making money through organic search works best when you are doing external marketing and attracting your own students who love the content, which in turn pushes the course up in the rankings to where it can actually be seen. This is especially true for topics in which there are already many courses out. Fourth, not responding to questions or discussions. Your course community revolves around you. Care about your students even after they've given you their money. Next, and this is especially important if your topic is fairly narrow, is failing to synergize your courses. When it comes time to build up the second one, try to serve a similar audience. Crossover is good. It means you can make more sales to the same person. Finally, I highly recommend checking out another article that I have on my site about boosting the conversion rate from your course sales pages. It's called 8 Online Course Selling Mistakes That Are Killing Conversions, and I will also link to it in the description. Seriously, the advice in this article can turn a poorly performing course into a bestseller. It is more geared towards people self-hosting their courses, but a lot of the principles apply to Udemy as well. With a proper conversion optimization strategy in place, it is possible to double or triple your revenue, even without any additional marketing. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this video through to the end. I think that really says a lot about your commitment to actually succeeding with selling courses online. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate a like, and if you're interested in hearing more business and marketing tips each week, go ahead and subscribe as well. Thanks and have a great day.